system right here. You know what we're doing out here? We're actually showing the true image of Christ and our true nationality. And what do we got to do to get saved? Our salvation, according to the Bible. Not man-made, not how I think or how we feel. Now, sister, you growing up, you got more age than me. You've been to church, right? What did you learn in the church? Did you learn that this? And do you still believe it?
Oh, no, I've never.
But that was taught to you. That was pushed to you. So you know that Christ is what? He's a black man. Give me Matthew 10:23. But now you know it, right? But why is this depiction of Christ still being produced? Right. Youngsters right here got the cross with the whole white body of Jesus. And they're getting the tattoo still. To this day. Now this is the thing that we're trying to do. Read.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 32. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also.
But if you confess Christ, but if you confess in this, what? You confess in a lie. You don't really believe. You're believing in a wrong image.
Right.
Now you believe that Christ is what? Okay, now you got that part. Now what else? But remember, you got to learn about Christ. Who did Christ come and die for? Who's the us? You got to make it plain.
I agree.
Who's the us? Matthew 15:24. Now, this is why we got to confess. Because our people are confessing to the wrong Jesus.
Right.
Because you know what? They don't even know who Jesus came and died for.
Right.
And we're going to prove it out the Bible. KJV.
Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
It says the lost sheep, the lost people. To this day we fit that curse, the lost sheep. He only came from who, sister? What did it say? Did you hear it? He came from the lost sheep of what?
Of the house of Israel.
Who's that, sis? Who's the us? You gotta make it plain. I'll put you on the mic. Who's the us, sis? Right here. Blacks, Latinos, and the Native Americans. That's right. Because if you don't know your true identity, then what? You're lost. Why is it the blacks, Latinos, and the Native Americans, our last names, our language, and the religion that we have is forced to put upon us? Sister, is that true or not? Because your last name, where does the originate at, your last name? Does it come from your ancestors, or does it come from slavery? It comes from here. So now you got a last name that don't belong to you. You know what that does psychologically? If you don't know, you want to give Psalms 83. If you don't know who you are, you don't even know how to purpose. That's why it's very easy to hate amongst each other. Now, sister, I'm going to ask you another question. Is identity important? Nationality, knowing who you are. Taking pride. Okay, so right now, if I ask you right now, what would you say your nationality is?
My mom is black, my dad's white,
Black. Black's a color. You see that when we say black and you find out the origin, black is just a color. Hispanic, if you say Hispanic, that means the property of Spain.
Bring it up.
Native. How is a nationality native? Because you're native from this land? Chinese are native from China. Right. You don't call them natives. It doesn't make sense.
Bring it out.
You know what makes sense? That we fit these curses. We're the most destroyed people on the planet Earth. Most rebellious as well.
Right.
Read that. Hey, and you know what, sister? It's prophesied that these things will happen. Verse 4.
Psalm chapter 83, verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Who said that? If you look, literally through the slavery, the sub-Saharan, the Atlantic slave trade that happened to us in the 1400s, how the Spaniards, the Portuguese invaded the land, and the French came up into North America. Still to this day, it's affecting us. But it says, let us cut them off from being what?
From being a nation.
How do you destroy a whole race, sister? A whole race of people, a whole nation. How do you destroy it?
Okay. Exactly. Read. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That's why, sister, your last name don't say Israel. It has another slave master's name on it. A race that don't even belong to your race.
Right.
So who are we? And who is Christ and what did he come for? A lot of people believe that Christ came to die for the whole world. No, he did not.
Right.
He didn't. This Bible, guess what it's for? One race of people.
Right.
That's right.
Deuteronomy 14 and 2. This is it. Everybody thinks that this book is for everybody. No, it's not. This book was stolen. And then it was portrayed to everybody, because when you read it, it's specifically talking to a race of people.
Right.
And let's find out what you're talking to. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. And the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself.
Now, sister said holy people. Did you hear that, brother? It said God chose a race to be holy. Now, guess what? God chose us, the Blacks, Latinos, and the Native Americans. But now, in 2024, at this present time, are we a holy people? No, we're not. Are we a holy people? Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Are we a holy people as a whole race?
No.
We're not. We are not. We're the most destructive, rebellious. Check it out. I think what just came out? The rapper, what's her name? ¿Cómo se llama esa? There's a lip gloss called gonorrhea now coming out here. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. It's vulgar. Brother, do you agree, yes or no? Even the music, right? But we're supposed to be holy.
Right.
Deuteronomy 7 and 6. And you know how we can produce and show you why, how we're the chosen people? And let's do it right here. Let's eliminate racism. This ain't no hate speech. It's called facts. If you're getting your feelings hurt, hey, get your feelings hurt. Read the Bible.
That's right.
Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
Brother, before you go.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
We're the most special people. We're athletic, right? We're smart, inventors, all these things, but we fail so bad. Brother, come on, man. Where you going, brother? My man. Ven acá, bro. Man, deal with me, man.
Don't start doing that. Don't start doing that. I can hear you.
All right, brother. Just come on close, brother. All right, you're my brother, man. Ain't no strife around here. All right? No, before you leave, sister, before you leave. You know how you can be holy? Deuteronomy 22 and 5. This
I'm writing all of this down.
You're writing it down.
That's
Write
what I
this
was
down.
typing into my
You
book.
got kids?
No,
No kids.
No
But
kids.
you got family members.
I do.
Because one thing you want to do is you always want to teach your family members, right?
Absolutely.
If they hear or forbear. Forbear what? Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What does that mean, sister? That a woman should not wear what? Pants. But if you look at it right, huh? Oh yeah, sis. You're wearing pants. But what can you do now? Can you change it? Is it an easy fix? Is it fixable? Oh, boom. That's all we gotta do as a race of people.
I agree. We need to make some changes.
Right, exactly. But who's gonna enforce it though? We need men.
Right.
We need men,
I
sister.
100% agree with that.
You agree?
Look, and I take flack on this. I agree with men's roles and women's roles when it comes to certain things. Let a man be a man.
But why in society, even our people don't agree that? A lot of our sisters want to be the head of the household.
Because unfortunately, they've been put in a position where they had to.
Oh, they were put in a position. Remember, the scripture says that's cut them off of being a race. You know how you cut off a whole race? A husband and a wife. Did you know that?
Oh, for sure.
He destroyed a whole household. Now, these boys grow up to be men, and they think they're men, they're not.
Right.
Now, it's easy to buck up once each other, and now we're fighting in the streets. Huh? Because a lot of us never had a strong father in our household.
Right.
Now we come out here in the world, oh, brother looked at me wrong, brother stepped on me, hey, don't talk to me. Like, come on, what are we doing here? And we're the only race of people that do that. That's what gang violence is out for. Yo, give me Hosea 4 and 1.
Yes, sir.
This is what we out here. We're tired of this. No, man. We need bold men to step up. And we need women, we need revolution women to be on our side. We need to change ourselves as a race of people. But guess what, God? This people that we're talking about, let's see if it fits. Read.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Once again, the word is to who? Israel. It didn't say the whole world.
Right.
This Bible ain't for everybody.
Bring it out.
It said only Israel. And this ain't the people over there. We're not pro-Israel. We're not pro-Palestine. We're pro-black and brown, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Those are the 4 tribes of Israel today. Read.
For the Lord had a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
You see that God's angry at us. Why do you think we went to slavery? Because he's mad. Why?
Because there is no truth.
Because we're always lying, hustling, swindling each other. Read.
No mercy.
Oh, not even mercy upon brother, my bad. No, you stepped on my shoe. Now we're fighting. And what happened?
Nor knowledge of God in the land.
Read.
By swearing and lying and
Killing each other. That fits us. You can go to any county, you can go to any city, and you can go anywhere. What's going on, brother?
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Yeah, it did. That's when Moses came. It was 400 years in captivity in Egypt.
Right.
It was actually 30 years we had with Joseph while he was in second in command. When Moses came, guess what he did? That's called the book of Exodus. That's when we exodus Egypt. We had the promise. But guess what happened? Guess what happened? We rebelled against Moses. And guess what? We're in the desert for 40 years till all got cut off. To this day we're rebelling. That's the promise. That's the 400 years.
Right.
But there's still another promise. Yo, give me that. Give me Acts 26 and 6 or 27 and 6. That was it. Why do you think in Egypt we couldn't even get into the land till Joshua was there? Hey, hermano, check this out. How you doing? Get the fly. You know what we out here doing? Showing our true nationality. And how about this? Jesucristo, Jesus is not a white man.
Right.
All right, we got the Spanish by La Reina Valera and the KGB to prove it. He has white woolly hair, all right? Don't be deceived because the devil's out here lurking. See what I'm saying, brother? Got that? Is that what I want?
Acts chapter 26, verse 6. And now I stand and am judged for the hope of the promise made of God unto our fathers, unto which promise our 12 tribes instantly serving God day and night.
That's the promise that we have, but we got to serve God. Because guess what? The promise that he gave us is rulership.
Right.
In rulership, look, in society, there's somebody got to be on top and somebody got to be in the bottom. We're in the bottom. But if we serve God, he's going to put us on top. We're the most influential people on the planet Earth. We can take over this whole world.
Right.
Literally.
Yeah.
We need God to do it. This ain't going to be no carnal stuff. Ain't no guns. Ain't none of that. No, we got to keep flying and God's going to fight for us. That's the promise that we have.
Yo.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation